Jason, how are you?
I'm good, how about you?
Well, I'm good. I've never done this before. I wanted to talk to you before we go in there, so I thought we'd just take a ride. Hop in. I got a real problem with what your mother calls parenting.
Yeah, she's really not a good parent.
In terms of the things that you've said about what she's doing and not doing, I basically agree with you.
Yeah.
And that's just common sense, right?
Yes, sir.
But what I don't agree with is some of the reactions you're having to it, like shooting off a gun and stuff like that.
That wasn't towards her, that was just something that went down. Because I got shot at and it was just a reaction that happened with it. I just shot back.
Yeah, but what are you doing with a gun anyway?
It's not mine.
Well, what are you doing with it?
I just picked it up because they were shooting towards my house.
Well, I think my point is gunplay in general is a bad idea. We don't want that. And you're not going to school, right?
I'm trying to talk to my aunt right now about doing homeschool with her. Because I know if I go to this alternative school, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Here's the thing, I don't know what needs to happen. I'm gonna figure that out in talking to your mother and talking to your aunt and seeing what's going on. But what I wanted to make clear with you is you're saying, and tell me if I'm right, what I hear you saying is your attitude is nobody wants me around. My mother doesn't seem to make me a priority. I got dumped by my dad over here. I mean, that hurts my feelings. I don't feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I hearing you right?
Yes, sir.
What do you want? Tell me what would be a home run for you here.
For her to spend more time with me and stuff. And we actually do family time. Like go places and do stuff like me and her spend time together and not her spending more time with her boyfriend and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't want him in the house because I don't like him. We don't get along.
Can you do that with your mother without being combative? Without fighting all the time?
Yeah.
I mean, because you gotta, if I can get her to change her attitude, if I can get her to spend quality time with you.
If she can change her attitude, then I'll change. I'll stop doing what I'm doing. Because she's the reason I'm doing it, trying to get her attention.
There comes a point where you have to realize that this is your life and you're gonna reap the benefits or the penalties of all the decisions you're making. Because pretty soon you're gonna be 18 and you're gonna be out on your own. And if you've got a felony record, you've got problems, you're not gonna be able to get a job, so you're gonna spend your life just, not having nice things, not being able to get the kind of quality of life that you want, and I don't want that to happen. So you gotta realize you're making these decisions for you. I mean, this isn't to please your mother, this is to set your own life up. And I have one goal here, and that's to turn things around for you, because I want you to have a decent life. I 100% to the core of my soul believe that your mother loves you. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I know she loves me. It's just she don't spend enough time with me. It's breaking our bond apart.
I agree. My interest here, I wouldn't have done this story if it wasn't for you. I got sons. I'm doing with you exactly what I would hope somebody would do with one of my sons if they were in the same situation. If you'll let me, I'm going to turn this thing around. I know what I'm doing.
We need it.
And I'm pretty good at it, too. All right, I'll see you in there.
All right.
All right, thanks, man. What do you think about what your son had to say to me as we were riding around the Paramount lot here?
Some of it was hurtful. Whenever he said he felt like I wasn't there, which I agree with him. I know I'm not there as a mother. And I want to be there, and I want to know how I can be there. How can I just put my job on hold to be there for him, and then I'll lose everything if I quit my job.
Get a different job.
Okay, you're setting up a paper tiger and then tearing it down. And I don't fall for that. When you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences. If you choose to spend more time on your job, your family's going to suffer. If you spend more time with your family, then your career may suffer. So you have to strike a balance, right? And right now, does it not appear to you that this is out of balance?
It is.